if you're new to my channel, I am Lori and you are watching Dun 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 Dun. Hi everybody, I wanted to give you a quick update before I go to bed. It's like 1 in the morning on Saturday the 15th. And I am reading Angel Rogue by Mary Jo Putney. This is Robert, about Robert and Maxie, or Max, whatever you want to call her. And she is trying to find out how her dad died, because this ain't a spoiler, it happens right away. She overheard her uncle and aunt talking about her dad and that he died a different way than what she was told. So she wants to find out why, how, how he actually died. And so she sneaks out and leaves, because she's gonna walk to where her dad died and find out how he died. And she runs into Robert. I'm not going to tell you how they run into each other. She doesn't know that he's a lord. And he took it upon himself to go with her. He's like, it's a free road. It's a public road, whatever. If I want to walk with you, I can. If I want to walk this way, then I'm going, Then you can't stop me, of course. So they decide to go together. And things happen. And yeah, it's just really good already. I'm on page 102. I just finished. So I'll be on chapter 9 when I read later. But I'm going to be going to bed. But yeah, this is going to work for a lot of prompts too. This is going to work for before 2000, purple on the cover. Let's see, a book you already own, and part of a series, because this is book 4 in a series. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other prompts. I know at least those 4. So yeah, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I definitely want to get the other books, because I know I've read some of them and I don't remember what happens in them. I know there's one, I think it's called One Perfect Rose, and the guy's dying in that one. And yeah, so I remember that much. I don't remember like what he's dying from or anything like that. But I just remember reading this series and really liking it when I was younger. But I don't remember reading Robert's story. I remember hearing about him in books, but I just don't remember his story. And I can't remember if One Perfect Rose is before this one, or is One Perfect Rose one of the last books in the series. If it is even called One Perfect Rose, I could be wrong about the title. But I do want to get more of these books in this series, because I want to. They're just so good already. Like, I'm really loving this. As you guys know, I read what is it called? No, I forgot the name of it. I'm looking down here because it's there. The Devil's Heart. As you guys know, I just finished The Devil's Heart earlier by Kathy Maxwell, and I really love that one. Gave it 5 stars. And this one's feeling like it could be a 5-star too, which would be awesome. And yeah. Later on today, I'll be getting a couple of books. One of them is going to be a Lisa Kelpis book, but I'm not going to tell you which one. And that one I'm going to read in place of the other Lisa Kelpis book that I was going to read. So most likely, once I finish this book, as long as I finish it before Sunday, then I will start the Lisa Kelpis one I'm getting. And I would love, if possible, if not to finish, at least start Forbidden by Beverly Jenkins. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to try to get some sleep because it's 1 o'clock. And then I will read some later on after I wake up and do a few things, and then I'll update you. So I will talk to you sometime later today. Bye for now. Hi everybody, I just wanted to say good morning. It is like 8:30, or almost 8:30. I haven't really read any much. I read a few more pages in the book. Still enjoying it, of course. Like I said, I barely began reading this morning, so I'm only on 1:16, or since I updated you, I should say. But I just want to let you know that, yeah, it's really going good. I don't know if I'll finish this today. I might pick up another book and start. I would like to at least start another book. That way, but not like really a lot in it. Maybe like start a book and read like the first 20, 30 pages, just in case I get done with this one early. But I was looking, because I was talking about like the other series, I was looking and I had the first two on ebook. And then last night, I had one Audible credit left. So I got the one Perfect Rose, that's what it's called, the last one in the series. So I got that on Audible. So yeah, or, you know, through my credit, so. But yeah, this one is really good so far. But yeah. I'll be getting, like I said, later on today, I'll be getting 2 books, and I'll probably be starting one of those. I'll probably be starting the one I told you that I'm getting, Lisa Calvis book. That's the one I'm probably going to be reading later, because I'm really excited about that book. I know it's the last one. I think it's yeah. It's the last one in this series, but I think I got the first one on my Kindle. I don't have the second one, which is, I'll give you the spoiler, so you'll be able to figure out what the book is, because it's the third if you've read the series. But the first one, which is the second book in the series, though, is, I think it's the second one. Or is it the third one? No, it ain't the third one, because I'm getting the third one. But the one that's the group book by Lisa Calvis, Lady Sophia's Lover, I think that's the only one I don't have, now that I'm getting the other one. And I might have the other one on on ebook, but I wanted the physical copy because I love it. If I remember correctly, that was one of my favorite one in the series. I didn't really care for Lady Sophia's Lover, if I remember correctly. But who knows, it's been a while. I might get Lady Sophia's Lover later, but I was more interested in the Nick Gentry, that's his name, the guy character in it, I believe. I know, I think it was Jess or another person that I was watching video yesterday. They were talking about that one. No, it wasn't Jess, it was the other person. If I could find the person's channel and the name, because I don't watch them very much. I just really started watching them. If I can find it, I will put it down in the video description. Or I'll talk about the channel later, but I remember she was talking about like dark books, or tortured heroes, or you know, like guys that are more like assassins and trained killers and everything like that. And she mentioned the Nick Gentry one, and I remember she said that he was a tortured hero, and I was like, oh, I remember that one kind of. So that's why I went with that one instead of the Lady Sophia's Lover. Yeah, but you guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll find out when I get the book. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys all later when I've actually read more than a few pages. Bye for now.
Oh, yeah. Bring you up. Yeah, come on. 나를 와바뀌게 한 건 너. 나를 거울 앞에서 서성이게 만들어버린 너. 예전엔 화장도 안 하고 대충 입던 나인데 이젠 어울리는 옷에 관심이 더 생겼어. 너에게 잘 보이려 하더라고. Oh, yeah. Bring you up. Hi
everybody, I got my 2 books that I was waiting for, so I'm going to show you what they are. I haven't really read a lot, but I did read a few more chapters in the book, so I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me see if I can get this thing open. Of course, I already told you what one of them was, basically. To get it open, I think they're always hard to open. I suck at these things because they're a pain in the butt. Ah, I found it. I'm trying not to show my address. Yeah, today, don't worry, I'm gonna read, but today I'm just like not in a huge reading mood like I was yesterday. You know, don't get me wrong, the book is really good. I really love the characters. But, yeah. So I'll show you. First, we'll talk to you about the one that I told you about. So that one is Lisa Kelpis, Worth Any Price. Now this one would work not for a step back, but it would work for purple on the cover. And of course, read a Lisa Kelpis book. So I think I'm going to read some of this. It says, Nick Gentry, the most seductive and dangerous man in England, has been sent to find Charlotte Howard, a runaway bride who has disappeared without a trace. When he finds her, Nick is stunned by the intensity of his attraction to this elusive young woman whose adventurous spirit matches his own. Determined to escape a forced marriage to a man who will destroy her, Charlotte agrees to an bargain. She will become Nick Gentry's bride, but soon she discovers that Nick has a secret of his own, and it will take all her wits and stubborn will to tame his tormented soul. In the desperate quest to protect Charlotte from the diabolic aristocrat, who threatens her, one thing becomes clear. To save the woman he loves, Nick will take any risk and pay any price. I know he's like a very tortured hero. It says, Prologue, London, 1839. He was 24 years old, and he was 24, and it was the first time he ever visited a betrothal. Nick Gentry damned himself from the icy sweat that had broken out on his face. He was burning with desire, cold with dread. He had avoided this for years until he had finally been driven to it out of desperate carnal need. The urge to mate had finally become stronger than fear. I think, like, trigger warnings for this, I think people were saying that he either was abused or almost abused on a ship or something like that. Sexually abused. I don't know if he was or if he almost was. I'm not really sure. The other one I got is The Hunter by Keratin Byron. I know I totally butchered the name. It says they're rebels, scoundrels, and blackguards, dark, dashing men on the wrong side of the law. But for the women who love them, a hint of danger only makes the heart beat faster. A scandalous proposition. Christopher Argent lives in the shadows as the Empire's most elite assassin. Emotion is something he tossed away years ago, making him one of the most clear-eyed, cold-hearted, wealthiest, and thereby untouchable men in London. But when his latest target turns out to be London's own darling Millicent Liqueur, something like that, Christopher's whole world is turned upside down. Overwhelmed by her stunning combination of seduction and innocence, Christopher cannot complete the mission. She has made him feel again. Now he will do anything to save her life so that he can claim her as his own. A purelious, passion. When Millie learns what Christopher was hired to do, she is torn between the fear in her heart and the fire in her soul. Putting herself in this notorious hunter's arm may be her only path to safety, even if doing so could be the deadliest mistake she's ever made. But how can she resist him As the heart between her and Christopher burns out of control, danger lurks in the shadows. Is their desire worth the risk? Only the enemy knows what fate has in store. It's really good. Prologue, Newgate Prison, London, 1855. There was nothing short of torture. Or this was nothing short of torture. Christopher Argent's muscles shook with uncontrollable strain. Sweat mingled with the freezing rain that made infuriating trails of moisture, mirroring the sensation of small venom crawling down his twitching flesh. He had given his soul to scratch them away. Teeth clenched until his jaws ached. Christopher dared not show anything but relaxed features for fear of the consequences. This one would be historical fiction too. Historical romance too, I would think. Never read a book by this author. Looks really good. Those are the two books that I got. They're both purple. They're so pretty. Ah! Oh, sorry. Okay, book. So, I haven't read much more. I'm now on page 148, chapter 14. I'm really liking it. There's a lot of traveling in this book. I mean, walking in this book and traveling and all this other stuff. So it's interesting. Very, very interesting. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I did also read a couple of pages in the Forbidden by Beverly Jenkins. I read to page 24 and then quit. Yeah. Nothing really has happened yet. I know it's about to happen. I know something happens to her and he saves her. And he's passing himself off as white. And yeah. So that's all I really know. But I know something happens to her. So. And I know she likes to cook. Because that's what she wants to do. She's traveling, going different places to try to make money for she can go somewhere, I forget where it is, to open up a place for her to cook. Like a restaurant, I guess. Man, I can't get the words out. But yeah. So far, I don't know. I'm going to keep reading it probably, but probably not right until tomorrow probably, because I really want to read some of this and then also read some of Lisa Kelpis. I think I'm going to read like 2 more chapters in this and then pick up the Lisa Kelpis book. Because I'm really excited about this book, you guys. Like, I know I read it, but it was so long ago, so I don't remember what happened. But yeah. All right. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will update you if I actually read anything. Bye for now. Hi, everybody. So I did start Worth Any Price by Lisa Kelpis. Nick is going to be my baby. I can already tell. I'm on page 72, and I'm like, yes, I love him. He's going to be the type of character that I like, that, has like a torture, that thinks he's not good for anybody, and he had a tortured past, and he thinks that he's rough and not lovable and stuff like that. And of course, he's very, very lovable. He doesn't think that he's nice, and of course he's nice because he's sent to get Charlotte, but she's called Lottie. That's what people call her, Lottie. But anyways, he's sent to get her and take her home to marry this guy that she is supposed to marry because her family's poor and they need her to marry him, to pay off debts and stuff like that. And the guy's very controlling. And Nick is sent, like I was saying, to get her and bring her back for she would to marry this guy. And of course, he gets to know her and he decides, you know what? I can let you go and you can keep running, but you're going to get caught eventually. He's going to send somebody that doesn't have a conscience and take you back. So he decides that he asks her to marry him so he could, keep her safe. So, yeah. And that's it. But yeah, he's very, very tortured because of his past, so. But I love him already. There's so many scenes in here already that I'm like, I didn't cry, but I had like little tears because he's just, yeah. I don't want to start talking about it because I'm already starting to tear up. But yeah, he's just, yeah. He just like I love a guy that acts like he's so tough and stuff, but he's not near as tough as what he thinks he is, and I just love a hero that's kind of like broken, but not really broken. Like, he's a lot stronger than what he thinks he is. You can already tell, but he doesn't think he's lovable and stuff, and it just breaks my heart. He's just so tortured, and I just, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let you guys come over here, like, getting ready to tear up. Because this is one of those things that really, like, when I read a book that really, like, tortures me. Like, really makes me cry. So, I'm going to let you guys go. And I will talk to you guys all when I've read some more. Bye for now. Hi, everybody. So, I read some more. This book is just so good. Like, the more you learn about Nick, the more you, like, love him. I just, that's gonna be my baby. And I'm on 150, chapter 8. And there is, I don't even know how many pages there are in this book. I didn't even check. That's a different one. That's a different one. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. 386. So I might finish this today, or I'll definitely finish tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to finish it today because I have to go in about 15-20 minutes and start pulling chicken apart because I'm making chicken enchiladas. I love them so much. That's what I'm making. That's going to take a little bit. And then later on, I got to pick up in the house a little bit. So, yeah, I don't know how much more reading I'm going to get done. But hopefully I'll at least get like 50 to 100, anywhere from 50 to 100 pages away from the end. Yeah, I would love to get at least to, like I said, I'm on 150. I'd like to get like another 100, maybe 125, somewhere around there, pages read. But I definitely want to go back and read some more of Angel Rogue, because I'm really liking that one a lot too, and I want to get further in that one. But this one, it's so good. Like, so good. But yeah, she talked a little bit more about the guy she was that she was being groomed to marry. Well, he was grooming her. Oh my God, this guy was awful. And he would make her, like, spoiler alert, but he would make her, like, sit on his lap, and he would touch her inappropriately, and yeah, he basically was molding her into what he wants her to be. And he would, like I said, control what she ate and everything. She's like, and then she was like, he would treat me like a pet on a leash. Randor decided what I could read, what I was allowed to eat. He instructed the teachers that my baths were to be ice cold, as he believed it was more conducive to good health than hot water. My diet was limited to broth and fruit whenever he decided that I needed slimming. I had to write letters to him every day to describe my progress on the subjects he wished me to study. I was never to speak unless my thoughts were well formed and gracefully expressed. I was never to offer an opinion about anything. If I fidget, my hands were tied to the seat of my chair. If I became sun-browned, I was kept indoors. And then she's talking about like how like I was saying, that he was touching her inappropriately, and she told her mom, and her mom slapped her. She said, they wouldn't listen when I tried to tell them. It went on for years. My mother slapped me once and told me that I belonged to Lord Radnor and that he was going to marry me anyways. She said I must learn to do as he liked. The family's safety depended on his pleasure and goodwill. Yeah. Ugh. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go, and when I've read more, I will update you. Talk to you guys all later. Hi everybody. I can't remember where I told you when I left off on, but they just got married. And I just love Nick. I'm going to say that probably every time I turn around. But yeah, I love him. But I wanted to show you what we're having for dinner. If you can see it. We're having enchiladas. I made rice too, but I didn't want rice, so I just had the chicken enchilada. But I just wanted to basically just let you know that I'm like on, I forget what page I'm on. Let me tell you real quick before I get off here. I'm on 185, chapter 9, so yeah. And he was going to, spoiler alert, but he was going to leave on their wedding night. He says, you get a reprieve, how you know what I mean, like another day before you have to worry or something like that, you know. And she was like, I don't want one. So yeah, because he's upset about something. I can tell you what he's upset about, but he's afraid that because he's upset he'll lose control and hurt her, and she's a virgin, you know, so he don't want to hurt her and stuff. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna let you guys go for I can eat, and then when I read some more I will update you. But yes, I'm loving this so much. I hope I finish it tonight. I might stay up until I finish it because it's so good. And I just got a little over half to go, so maybe I will finish it tonight. We'll see. If I at least finish this book, I will be happy, because that's 2 books. Now, if I could finish 3 books, I'd be ecstatic, because I've been just in a reading slump. So yeah, but I'm gonna let you guys go for I can eat this while it's still warm, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys all later. Hi everybody, I finished my 2nd book. Woohoo! Sorry, I was drinking pop with my enchilada that you guys saw. But yes, it was so good. I love it. It's so good. I just love this book so much. Nick is so awesome. I just love him. And I love Lottie, or Charlotte, but she goes by Lottie, so that's what I call her. Perfect couple. I just love them together. I definitely got to read the other 2 books. I don't know what it is, but I've always liked the like books with like the what are they called? The Bow Street whatever you call it, runners. Bow Street, how do we say it, runners? Bow Street, B-O-W Street runners. I always like books with that. I know I've read other books with with them before in it, but I just don't remember what besides her series. I know there's been other series that had Bow Street Runner, how do you say it? And then there's some that are from the underworld, like they live in the underworld, like not that kind of underworld. You know, like a mortal, I mean, you know, like with creatures and stuff, but the underworld, like, you know, the other kind of underworld. But anyways, yeah, I loved it. I'm still debating between a 5 or a favorite of the year, which would be a 6. Oh, it's so good, you guys. Like, it's so good. But I finished 2 books. Yay! That means I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books this month. I know last month I read a lot more, but hey, this means I'm getting out of my reading slump if I can finish 2 books in 2 days, because I haven't done that in a while. So yay, I'm so happy. But this is going to be the end of this vlog, because it's like 30 minutes or a little over 30. So if I manage to finish any more, you'll find out tomorrow. Or if I'm almost done, you'll find out tomorrow. But this is going to be the end of this one, because it's going to be long. So let me know how your weekend's going, what you read so far, what you're hoping to finish by tomorrow night. Definitely worth it. If you like romance, definitely get this because, yes, it was so good. When he was talking about what happened to him, like on the ship and stuff, on the prison thing, I almost cried, you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. But such a good book. Such a good book. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is the end of day 2 vlog, and I'll be back tomorrow if I have a chance to vlog. Cause I don't know what's going on tomorrow because hubby's home. So, all right, bye everybody. 2 books, yeah, woohoo! Okay, bye.
Be with me. I just wanna be who